Have you ever pondered the distinction between Telnet and SSH? It's akin to the difference between sending a postcard and a sealed envelope through the mail. Think of Telnet as a postcard. When you use Telnet, data, including usernames and passwords, are transmitted in plain text format over the network. It's much like jotting down a message on a postcard, where anyone who handles it can read its contents. This exposes Telnet to a high risk of security attacks, as the information can be intercepted and accessed by unauthorized individuals. Conversely, SSH resembles a sealed envelope. With SSH, data is encrypted before being transmitted over the network, which is similar to sealing an envelope to safeguard its contents. This encryption ensures that the information remains secure and cannot be easily intercepted or read by unauthorized individuals. In essence, SSH adds an additional layer of security to the communication, making it a more secure protocol than Telnet. You might wonder how to implement Telnet and SSH. It involves configuring the respective server applications and ensuring the necessary client applications are installed on the local machines. To implement Telnet, you need to install a Telnet server application on the remote system you aim to manage. Also, the Telnet client application should be installed on the local machine from which you plan to establish a Telnet session. By default, the Telnet server listens on port 23, and the client connects to this port to initiate a Telnet session. On the other hand, to implement SSH, you need to install an SSH server application on the remote system you want to access. Similarly, an SSH client application should be installed on the local machine. By default, the SSH server listens on port 22, and the client connects to this port to initiate an SSH session. SSH also employs public key encryption for authentication, thus adding an extra layer of security. To sum up, implementing Telnet and SSH involves configuring server and client applications, ensuring the necessary ports are open, and adhering to the appropriate security measures for each protocol. Hopefully, these analogies have shed light on the difference between Telnet and SSH and their implementation. If you still have questions, don't hesitate to ask. Remember, in the world of networking and IT security, understanding these differences is not just beneficial, it's essential. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep secure.